And I like this though. Microphone shut. You better hold both of them. You already know. Wait, hold up. Got people on your live already, boy. Got people on your live already. There you go. That's good.
Alright.
Let's go. Yeah.
Count down, Coach. We ready?
You said what?
You can count us down. We ready?
You going from
It
5?
says
or
breaks.
you going from 10?
We can do from 5. I think we good.
Nah, I'm just saying the music.
Huh?
I'm saying it can be played. So what you gotta probably do is I don't own the rights to this music.
10. Give me 10. Give me 10. Right.
9, 8,
Let's go.
7,
Let's go.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Latino Day.
What up? We live. Let's talk about it. We here. Y'all ready? Hey. What's up, Facebook? What's up, Instagram? What's up, YouTube? We here. Let's talk about it. We in the building. Y'all ready? I hope y'all ready for an awesome show because we got it here for you tonight. Tonight is going down. So let's talk about it. As it goes down every week, but it's going down tonight.
Yeah, we here. We live with it.
Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2. What's up, Marilyn? I see you. What's going on?
I'm gonna work some. Hey, let's go. All right, Sharon, I see you. What up, Kiki? Y'all
We
come
can
on
touch
in.
on 1 and 2.
Y'all come on in, cause we here, we're ready. We here and we ready, y'all. What's up?
Let's go. I see you, Unique. What's going on, baby? I see you, baby. I see you. Got Jay Rice in the building with 2 G's. We got Lionheart in the building.
Yeah, baby.
We in the jungle.
And of course, we got DJ
DJ
Clutch.
Clutch on 1
On the
and
1 and 2s. What's up, Shammy? How I see you, mother?
2. You know the vibes. Clutch, you know the vibes. We got the lovely Queen Tasha P.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's
Let's talk about it. Yeah, that's right. We here. Shout out to Zach Arts with a lovely establishment. You know what it is. You know how it goes down. Yeah.
Our super producer.
Yeah.
That's a full time. What's going on? What's going on there, Fisher? Let's talk. Let's chat a little bit before we go right into
Yeah, Monday it went down. Big Pun, the code. The code naming of Big Pun is called Big Pun Plaza now
That was so
on
good.
Grand Concourse and Fordham Road. You know what I'm saying? It was dope. A lot of people came out. It was a beautiful day. Big Pun, his family was there, his wife was there, his kids was there. It was dope. Cuban Link, friends and family. It was dope.
Yo, that was so dope. And the fact that y'all, everybody was out there representing, that was a beautiful thing. Real talk. Thing, like, man. I wish I could have been out there. I honestly, I knew what was happening, but I totally forgot. You usually give me a little, something or whatever, but I totally forgot about it. So I'm when I see everybody out there, I was like, yes. You know how you feel like, if you're not there, it's like, you know, whatever. But
Man,
I was
enough
happy to
style.
see you out there representing
Oh, yeah,
for
you
the
know how to
team.
represent. You know how to
Yeah,
represent. Yeah, that was dope.
that
You
was
know,
dope.
to see Big Pun get his own, you know, his own street name now, man. You know,
A legend,
man.
yo.
Facts.
From the BX.
Lyrical, boy. Best to never do it. Big Pun. Rest in peace, Big Pun, y'all.
Wow.
Yo, my love, it's not karaoke, but I'm gonna tell y'all all about it. Matter of fact, since you brought that up, we're gonna get right into it.
I'm getting right into it.
This is what we're doing.
Let's talk about who we got up in that building.
This is what we're doing, y'all. Yeah. So the shows that I got coming up, let me tell y'all about that real quick, because before I forget it, before we run out of time, tomorrow is going down at Escape Latino Lounge on Hobart. The flyer is there. I know y'all see me flooding your timeline today with the flyer, so it's going down tomorrow. I'm gonna say 6 o'clock. But you can check the flyer for the times and everything. Sunday is also going down. It's going down. It's karaoke open mic. We bring it back Thursdays, y'all.
Yeah, the queen is back with it. She gonna be all over with it, you know, all over the Bronx with it. So you better go check her out. And
Sunday, Sunday is going down at the London Studios. It's going down. Y'all make sure y'all come to that. We started nice and early, 6 to 10. So y'all get to, you know, have dinner with the fans, you know, go to church, do what you need to do or whatever, and then hopefully come through and hang out with us. And we're gonna turn up.
come get your sing on.
Yeah. And it's April 2nd, Maiden's Pub. I don't know what to say, Madden's or Maiden. I think it's Madden's Pub. And it's going down there too on April 2nd. So, but we got time for that. So, but I'm back. When I come back strong. That's what I do. Facts.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's my bro say.
That's
Facts.
right.
Facts.
That's
Facts.
Facts, so that's what we're about to talk.
Yeah.
And I have some good news.
Yes, let's talk about
So you know the hats that I got. Oh,
Yo,
sorry.
them hats is the
You know
business
what I'm
right
saying?
now.
The
Real
hats,
talk.
man.
The hats
Yeah,
is
I
a
think that's
hit.
dope right there. Right? Really?
Everywhere I
Yeah. So these hats, man, it's called, you know, Two Peace Love and Music. It's going to be available for purchase at Sammy's on 161st Street. If you don't know about Sammy's, that's an urban store. It's going to be on
go.
161st
Yes,
between Gerard and Walton. I'll give you the address later. I'll pass y'all stuff, bro.
yes.
Yeah, so, you know, shout out to Sammy, man. He gave me an opportunity. So we're about to
That's a
have those
beautiful
flooded in
thing.
there. So y'all go support that.
Blessings.
Much love.
Appreciate it. You already know. Yeah.
He says, let me
That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying?
Never mind, the hats are dope. The hats
Wow,
are
thank
freaking dope. You can wear it with anything.
Anything.
Absolutely anything. You can wear the hats, y'all.
Yeah.
He's
So,
rapping, he got it
so
on.
you know, that's right. If you want one, though, you know. Yeah, we in the process of doing that right now. Blue.
And
I
don't
got you,
forget-
Clutch.
I mean, I
And
know.
pink too.
Yes, thank you.
Purple.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yo, it's
But,
gonna that big fire. Give it up, y'all.
Yeah.
Supporting Black business, that's what we doing. Gotta do it. I see you, Lord, we hope you feel better. Hope you feel better, bro. We sorry we ain't got you here tonight, but you know, we need you to get better. So feel better and we'll get up with you real soon.
Very good.
We just trying to fix the cameras a little bit because we here, we there, and we trying to make sure our guests look good. Make sure they look good. No more half stepping, no half stepping.
We here, though. We good.
Yeah, there we go. Let's go. I feel like a superstar with 9 cameras.
We in the building.
Alright, yo, let's get into it.
So we got
Yo.
you don't know, you gonna know tonight.
Yo, I'm so excited.
Oh man, this is dope.
I'm so freaking excited. Like, we tried to get this man in here a long time, and ever since I met him, he's no longer just the man. He is my brother. He is my brother. We've been rocking ever since. Every day, like I talk to this man every day. We connect, we talk. You know, whether it be business or just how you doing, you know, whatever. And that's when you know it's all love. It's a beautiful thing. We tried to get him on here before. We had some technical difficulties, but you know, we was ready to rock out the streets, right? That's what we was going to do.
We're gonna take it right to the streets, man. We from the streets, we're gonna give it up to the streets.
That's right.
He was on deck.
No, we're not gonna make y'all wait anymore. Let's welcome Jay Wright.
Jay Wright, Jay Wright, what's up, Jay Wright?
God bless you. God bless you. Thank you so much for having me, guys. Appreciate you. So honored, so humble.
This is dope.
I can't even believe like I'm here, man. It's beautiful.
We got Jay Wright in the building, y'all.
Right.
With two Z's.
Yeah.
Yeah, poet MC.
Yes.
Hey, yo, DJ Clutch, what's the vibe?
What's the vibe, DJ?
This is dope.
Thank you so much for coming. Like, you know, it's been long overdue, and we happy to have you here.
Thank you so much.
I told all the ladies to make sure they
Oh yeah, you better tune you guys.
tonight.
The Barry White of Poetry is in the building.
Oh, okay, that's
You heard him, the Barry White.
Oh, we came with Lisa from the sidelines. He said everything looks great. Y'all sound good.
Shout out to the OBG.
All the angles is good. That's what's up.
Yeah, that's what's up. All right.
Let's get right into it, Mr. J. So first of all, we're gonna start off like you know how we usually start off, and majority of people start off. Who is Jay Wright?
Jay Wright is the musical poet. We have taken poetry, merged with music, and we are out here grinding so hard.
That's a full fact. And I see you grinding every day. Like you
Jay Wright,
you know,
Jay Wright.
you are the epitome of what. If you don't promote yourself, you're not doing it right. You know, if you're not flooding those timelines, if you're not, you know, forget it, people. If you time to see it, okay, you know, whatever, just keep scrolling. But there's somebody who didn't see it that's gonna see it when you keep scrolling. Somebody else is gonna see it. So you promote yourself big time, and I love that. No, I do.
Thank you so
love
much.
that. I love that. Even if I don't get to see it right away, I see it later. You know, when I'm laying down on dead to the world, I'll be scrolling. Go to Jay, you know, and see what's popping. But you always got something going on. You always, you know, keep us abreast of what's going on. So, you know, thank you for that. Okay, but before you became Jay Wright, let's talk about that. Who were you? Where did you grow up? What made you, you know, do what you do today?
Yeah, I'm all my losses.
Try not to cover my.
Okay. Yeah, all my losses. I come from hell.
Wow. Let's talk about it.
I know some of the story too.
Yeah, elaborate on that. Like, why do you say that?
I get a little emotional. So what happened was I lost my brother.
Listen, it's real.
With you, bro.
This is
We
real,
have what you
y'all.
know.
You know,
Yeah,
like
bro.
this is real stuff. Like, you know, we do
Real
this
shit.
live. There's no editing. There's no, you know, this is raw dog. It comes straight like that. You know.
Yeah, my brother, he was 5 years old, and he was taking my mother's drugs for candy and died.
Oh wow.
So I was placed in the foster home at the age of 2, and then placed back with my biological mother at 8. And you know the way the system is now, it's more into watching out and see what's going on. But back in the days, it was not like that. So
Right.
they had me out there, and I had to do what I had to do to survive, because my mother was still into that drug life, so she was running the streets. And days without seeing her. And I had my siblings at the time. She had more kids, so I had more siblings. And you have to eat.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I had to do what I had to do to provide the food on the table. So I was in them streets at 8 years old.
Wow. I mean, at 8 years old, how did you even know what that means? Like, having to eat and having to survive, like at 8, how did you even know what to do?
Right, that's what
I had, as I look back, this is nature. The animalistic kicks in. You think about survival. It's either live or die. So that just natural instincts kicks in. I had to just do what I had to do, get out in the streets, steal.
Do what you had to do. Straight like that. Wow. Okay. Well, I see, it's a little hard for you to talk about, and stuff like that, but thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
Like seriously, you didn't even have to go there. You could have made us something else or whatever, but you shared that with us and we appreciate that.
It's a walking testimony.
That's a full fact. That's a full fact. Speaking of testimony, like, you, is there a higher power that you believe in?
Yes, God.
Okay. All right. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yes, definitely. God transformed my life, turned my life around, from then, not from then, but I'm just talking about throughout my life. I just went through a lot of stuff, prison, the street life, all the crazy stuff. I've been there, done that. So for those that took losses in their life, I just want you to know that doesn't make you a loser. And I want you to know that all your L's go for yours in life. Get up. God doesn't want you to give up. Get out there, and I want you to get your wins. Not a win. Don't be content with a win, because all your losses with the S, I need you to get up out there and represent God and get all your wins with the S. So when people see me out here winning, don't think like it was easy and someone gave me a handout, because I grind hard. Like I said, I'm from nothing, turn my life around, and I'm building my life back up.
Right.
So these wins that you see, it's not easy. There's a lot of things that happen behind closed doors and a lot of politics and stuff, but I don't give up. So that's the whole point. You cannot give up. A lot of people give up. They have low endurance. They say what they want, but then they give up in the middle of the race. God wants you to finish.
He wants you to finish. That's right. God wants you to finish. That's a fact. What you saying that that it, I'm a believer in God as well, whatever, but we all believe in a higher power. I do want to let everybody on the live, the Instagram, just if you have any questions, please make sure you put them in there. We're gonna read your questions as we go along or whatever, and try to get as many questions as we can. This brother has a lot of knowledge and testimony and stuff that may help you get through whatever you need to get through. So please bring those questions through or whatever. Somebody said, bless you, bless you, bless you. Survival is first nature.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
Yes,
Shout out to
yes.
David McFly. He says great show. Thank you, David.
Yeah, much love to everybody out there.
And even in your music, you can hear the God transcended music. So like when I first heard it, it was like you could tell like it comes from a place, a place of survival. When I first heard the music, so let's get into, because I can relate to putting poetry into a beat. That's how I started learning to make my verses and going to hooks and stuff like that. So, but how long have you been writing? What made you started getting into
Right.
poetry?
Yeah. When I was in prison,
Before you even start, there's no topic. We have an artist here, the poet himself, Jay Wrights. So we hearing his story, hearing his testimony, seeing where he came from, seeing what he's doing, what he's got going on. So there's no particular topic. We just have people here and we interview them. And
Yes, let's talk about it, right? Yeah.
We talk about it. That's what we do. Okay.
Peace and blessings.
All right.
Yeah, give me some drink, boys. Love it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so I started writing when I was incarcerated. I started writing as a means of passing time. And then what happened was I wrote a poem, gave it to a guy, he gave it to his wife, and he came back, he was crazy. Like, this guy was a hardcore thug dude. And he was like, yo, bro, man, you got me messed up. Like, what? And he was emotional. So I was like, in my mind, I said, wait a minute. If here's a guy that's getting emotional over something that I wrote, it has to be good. So I continued to write.
Wow, that's dope. So I humbled him and opened his eyes. Wow, that's dope. Yeah, I can relate to that. Bro. Yeah, I can relate to that. Yeah. I can relate to that.
So as life went on, released from prison. I gave up writing. Had to survive working, minding my business, working, grinding. Shout out. Can I shout out to my?
Yeah,
can I give a shout out?
man. Give a shout out. Jay Rice in the building. Come on.
Yeah, I want to shout out to my job, my boys, man. Everybody out there, man. God is good. Megavision, salute to you guys. And so I have a great job, doing my thing, working, content, blessed.
Try not to cover.
Okay. Blessed and everything like that. So what happened was one day I just said to myself, you know, with everything I've experienced, everything I've went through, you know, and I'm great with my job, but I just know that God has something bigger. So I said I have to find that gift. What is it? So I said, wait a minute, I'm a writer. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna write a book. So we put a book out. It's called Miracle Born in the Desert on Amazon.
Okay.
Put the book out, and I didn't do it for money or fame. I just did it to show people, listen, man, you can accomplish anything. It's never too late. And if I did it, a guy that has no hesitation, trust me when I tell you, you can do it. So that's what that was all about. And then that was a turning point in my life.
And what's the name of it?
A Miracle Born in the Desert.
Miracle Born in the Desert on Amazon, y'all.
Yes.
We're gonna put the link up.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We're gonna put the link up.
Yes.
We'll definitely support that.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. That's awesome.
Thank you. So we put the book out, and then we started getting some traction. Shout out to Malik Turnage, Conversation Malik.
Shout out to Malik. Shout out to Malik.
He gave me an opportunity, and then what happened with the songwriting and the poetry, I started hanging out with my guy. Shout out to Corey Rooney.
Corey.
Shout out to Corey. Yeah, shout out to him.
Let's talk about it. You next.
Yes, that's my
Jay
guy,
Rice is here.
personal friend from Jamaica, Queens. And I showed him some of my stuff, and he was like, where did this come from? I said, from my heart. He was like, bro, I have to keep it real with you. If this was trash, I would tell you, this is some great stuff. Keep writing. So I just continued writing, and I decided, like I said, if I was in a showcase, an open mic, and it's 10 poets, what would make me stand out from the 10 poets? There's no competition. I just want to stand out. I want to be something different. And I said to myself, we're going to make some music. We're going to use the sexy voice that God bless you with, and we're going to lay it down, and we're going to get out there. I cannot rap. I cannot sing, but God is so good.
Okay, so wait a minute. I'm gonna stop you right there.
Nah.
Get over it, oh God.
Nah, Jay Rice is in the building. Nah, we
Let's be
ain't do
clear.
that.
Okay, because a lot of people will say that, you know, you write and you're a singer that, you know, does poetry. Like people see that before they see, because in actuality, you know, especially with your videos and stuff like that, you sound like a singer, you know, like a singer. Now, when you say you can't sing, does that mean you really can't sing, or
I cannot sing for nothing
that's
at all.
unbelievable.
And listen, here's the thing, like I said, guys, that's why I call myself Barry White could sing. He's amazing. He was one of a kind. And I could never be him. But with my voice and his style, I just love his style. And I said, this is what we're going to do. We're going to use his parts as he speaks. So that's where.
Please, Barry White.
So we have to speak. You know, we have the speaking part. So that's what we did. So we have a lot of love songs. Okay, let me say this for the record, guys, everybody. Everybody might see me out performing My Wife, Cancer, Grateful, or Hurt. Those are 4 songs. I have 80 songs professionally recorded from the studio. 80. What happens is, as an artist, as you would know, we cannot go out to certain showcase. I can't go to a hip hop showcase and be singing some Barry White stuff. It's not gonna go. It's not gonna fly. So we have to narrow down the 4 songs that we can go out and go anywhere with it. Right. So as an artist, everybody out there, we have plenty of new songs. However, we cannot just give it out. You just can't give it out. The goal is to become the songwriter. I would like to be a songwriter. Anybody out there that needs any songwriting, holla at your boy.
You heard him.
You heard him.
That's where I want to be. That's my goal. So God is just moving me out there. We're out there. We have to be out there and seeing who is this guy. So that's the main goal.
Okay. You know, a lot of people look at you and they automatically say, you know, Christopher Williams, I'll be sure, or whatever.
Right,
So,
right. That's what I.
Don't even go there. Don't go there. Don't go there.
I'm like,
So,
Yo,
Christopher Williams.
I go to every time I go to the comedian shows, I'm always picked on. They start playing Christopher Williams music. I was at, yo, oh my God. You see this guy?
Yeah, that's what I
do it. But I went to the last show with Power 105, and the woman was like, "Oh my God, I thought he gave it up." Who? Albie Shore. There he is. They thought I was Albie Shore.
Oh man, that's
What
that's
up,
a
man?
big
I
compliment
see
though.
we'll be on the
That's
show
a big
real
compliment. Shit.
soon. It is a compliment. It really is. At least if you wasn't nobody like you couldn't stand or whatever. I'll be sure.
Oh,
Listen.
nah, when I first met you, like before we conversed, I thought it was Christopher from afar. I was like, oh shit, Christopher in the building.
Facts.
Whoa,
So let's get into it. You oh.
Okay.
No. I didn't realize. My bad, baby. I'm
oh,
sorry.
yeah, let's get into it.
We get a little bit into, some
So,
of the,
yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna play a song. We got that song called "Cancer," and that cancer song it was written for everybody that survived cancer, lost someone to cancer. And I want to give you something special for my soul.
All right, y'all. Y'all now listening to Jay Wright right now. Listen up, y'all.
I'm so sorry, but I have to go. I have to go.
Singing on the mic.
I need you to be strong. Although I will go on, I will live on through the words of this song. I was reading the news today. The bright sun turned red. I felt my life dreams just slip away. I dropped to my knees to pray. Why me? How do I tell my wife? I would deteriorate and lose my life. My weight is lost, pounds I can't gain. Damn, it's pain. But you know what? I will always remember your name. Yeah, this is for everybody that falls to cancer.
That's nice,
cancer.
That's nice, Jay. Fine.
This right here, man, is a serious disease. Sorry. There's a lot going through my head as I lay helpless in this hospital bed, wondering how my wife and kids, how they'll get fed. So much I dread. They did everything the doctor said. I'm fighting to the end, but eventually I will be dead. Although it won't be long until I'm gone. I need you to be strong and carry on. My love was never in vain. I will cherish you all and always remember your name. You know, life is short, man. You gotta live it instead of existing in it.
Right.
You know, just go out there and live your life, man. And keep positive vibes, keep positive energy. God Christ, all things, and believe calm in something else, man. Just come back and bite your vibes.
Fire track, yo. Fire track.
Definitely got the voice, like,
That's why the beat is crazy.
Love in the moment. Laugh at the moment. And cherish every moment. God bless you. I'll always remember your name.
That was really amazing. Like, that was so dope. You definitely got the voice for it. Like, you should be on the radio or something, doing something. So, y'all got the connections. Y'all got the voice right here. So
We got the voice with
Jay
the
Wright,
voice.
Jay Wright's in the building.
let him know.
Not to get off topic, I'm sorry, but I just wanted to say something, right? As far as, cancer and all these diseases. They got a cure now. Well, they're giving out some vaccination shots for this COVID-19 thing. but they never could find
No
a cure for cancer
That's a fact.
or AIDS, right? Well, this is a whole list of it.
list,
So
right.
y'all need to stop playing games, man. Stop doing. Come on, y'all got a vaccine now all of a sudden for COVID-19. Stop the bullshit.
Straight like
But y'all
that.
don't have a cure for cancer.
I'm a,
Get the fuck out.
can I
Of
be
here.
real with you?
Real talk, man.
Absolutely.
So I feel like
Let's talk about
I
it.
feel like the cure for cancer, to be honest, is mentally. You know what I'm saying? For our
That's
mental.
not DJ over there, y'all.
I'm trying to get it like
Yeah.
perfect. I'm not trying to say it messed up. It's like you have to be mentally focused for. You know what I'm saying? You can't be eating bad. You can't be doing anything bad to your body to catch cancer. Because look, everybody's going to look. If they're not looking for no cure, we gotta do something for our bodies.
That's true, too.
So
So at the end of the day,
That's true.
facts.
They still came out with a vaccination too quick, though. That's my whole thing.
Like mad fast, and like people are dying from cancer. Maybe not as fast and like how it is because COVID is contagious and or whatever. But it's like, come on, it's been years upon years, or whatever. Even though I agree, with DJ Clutch 10,000%.
Definitely.
That mentality it has a lot to do with it, but the vaccine coming out like in a year, not even a year, like
So, it's a whole, that's another topic, but I'm sorry to get off topic.
No, please. I love it.
Shout out to everybody out there, man, on the live, on the check-in. Shout out to CP Charm,
Yes. What up,
Isaac,
sis?
King Cecile. I see you, Sammy. What's going on?
Yes. What
You
up,
know the
Sam?
vibes.
that's my bro.
Miss Abby's kids.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So we got another one. We got another one, Clutch? No. Oh, okay. No problem. I thought we might have another one in there. I'm sorry. I wasn't sure. But okay. So what is coming up next for you, Jay?
Jay Wrights.
Yeah.
Jay Wright's in the building, y'all. Y'all got any questions? Bring them to y'all.
What's coming up next?
I know you have so much stuff.
Yeah, listen. I just came from off tour. I was out in Atlanta, Georgia, with Blaze the Mike.
Shout out to Blaze the Mike.
Yeah.
And the whole team.
Yeah.
We were out there.
Pull up tomorrow.
Yeah, we were out there with King James out in ATL, Rap City ATL. He's an amazing guy. We did a radio interview out there. And then we also did a showcase out there. That was phenomenal. Then I ran back and I did a show in Atlantic City for Power 105.1, which is historical for the.
Talk about it.
I
You
was,
doing big things.
yeah. God is good. God is good.
God is real good.
Jay Wrights.
I was the seventh poet in 17 years to ever perform in the hip hop showcase for Power 105.1.
Wow.
So yeah, that's really big.
Yes.
And I want to say this to any artist out there, man. When there's levels to everything. It's like a job, you're the worker, you're the manager, the general manager, then you're the boss. So as an artist, I'm just new to the game, but I'm just gonna give you some advice. The best advice is to consider yourself a business. And with any business, you have to invest in that business in order for it to grow. You might have a manager, that's beautiful, God bless. All of that good stuff, but at the end of the day, no one's gonna see you. No one wants you to get where you need to be, but yourself. So you gotta invest in yourself.
Say it again.
Yeah, you gotta invest in yourself. I see a lot of artists, I want to buy or speak by anybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I said, I'm new to this, but from my experience, I see a lot of artists. That's what they lack. So forget. I'm not gonna talk about bad about anyone or any artist, but I will say.
It's not talking about that.
Yeah.
It's just giving your
Yeah,
experience of what
I'm gonna give you that jewel right there, man. Invest in yourself. I woke up this morning and I made the commercial. You heard the commercial.
Yes, I did.
And I did the voiceover for the commercial, and I'm like looking in the mirror, like, yo, what the freak? Yo, boy, you built your own home studio in a closet. You learned how to engineer and do all this stuff on your own.
Yeah.
Who the heck? Like I'm a poet and stuff like that. I learned all this stuff. I bought all this stuff. I don't go out and party And ain't nothing wrong with that now. I'm just telling you what my drive is and how I'm winning. So a lot of people look at me like, yo, dude, in such a short time, you come so far. And one of my songs is actually going to be on the soundtrack. So to shout out to Deja Vu. And yeah, that's all good. Deja Vu in the Bronx and stuff like that. Deja Vu. They have Deja Vu Films. They're going to play one of my songs in the soundtrack. So, you know, straight out the gate, in a month time, first time out month, they heard it. They snatched that up. So, you know, God is so good, man. Humble yourself, like I said. I'm a very humble individual. If you ever see me, man, come up and get a goddamn hug. That's all I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna hug your ass. That's all.
That's it. It's all love.
It's all love. Like I said, I'm proud of myself, man.
You're proud of yourself. Listen, and let me tell you something. It's okay to be proud of yourself. It's okay to highlight your, you know, your experiences and the things that you're winning on. It's okay. It's not a bad thing where, you know, you're bragging or you're conceited or, you know, whatever. Talk about your experiences. Talk about your wins. It's important. We want to hear it. I know I want to hear it because I want to know what I got to look forward to. You know, like,
and you could be inspiring someone out there too as well.
That's
you know,
a
some
fact.
people that's ready to give up. Like, you know, you got Jay Wright here, walking testimony.
Yes.
It was destined to be magnificent, beautiful. Yo, it's come on, man.
Yo, that's what's up. That's what's
Right
up.
here, Jay Wright.
Yes, Jay Wright in the building. Listen,
I want to say this to anybody out there, man. If you have, what are you talking about, like an organization talking to the youth, I would take a day off from work and come out there as a motivational speaker. Because like I said, I've been through hell and back. I've been in the street life, all that stuff. I don't even want to talk about certain things. However, I'm that guy. If you need me, I'm there from the heart, and I do it for the passion. Like I said, I'll take a day off, and I don't want no money. I just want to go out there and just give God His glory.
God's work.
listen, y'all heard
God's
it.
work. Yeah.
He said, hit him up.
God's work.
Basically, you talking to the youth, you're trying to inspire them, keep them motivated, and keep them off the streets, and you know, doing something more positive. Hit him up. You want to be a part of that, so you know, definitely hit up. Tell them where they can find you at.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram, JWRITEZZ. Follow your boy, support the page. Or you can find me on Facebook, Jerome Bradley, JEROME BRADLEY.
All right. Y'all heard it here. Y'all, listen, we thank you for coming out. We
Thank you so
definitely
much,
gonna
man.
have you back on the show. You know, anytime you want to come back, let us know. You have something you want to promote, or you know, you want to, you know, definitely get out there. Please hit us up and let us know. I mean, we talk to people, so it's gonna be nothing, but
Right, yeah. For the people
but
out
let's
there.
for the people out there, listen. Jay Wright, he's here, y'all.
Jay Wright's his head with two T's.
On the record, let's go.
Yeah, I want to thank you guys for having me. Great. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Right. Yes. Welcome. Yes, we hear y'all. We still here. Y'all stay in. Y'all stay tuned. We got Lion Mark coming up next.
Yeah, my brother's here.
We got the bro in the building. Yes, go.
Come on.
I want to stay in touch with you.
Yes. We're taking a free break. So go grab your snacks. Go grab your soda. Go grab your wine. Go grab your water.
Oh, yeah, go grab those things.
Yes.
Yeah, I got the munchies anyway.
You got lunch?
Yeah, I got the munchies.
We about to get into it. So 6 people coming up next 4 hours. Not go nowhere. Just hanging in with us. Go get your snacks. You know, sign back in, do whatever you gotta do, but make sure you come back. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. Share the live, y'all. Make sure you share the live. That's the only way we can keep this thing going. Keep it going.
Shout out to Marilyn Reyes on the check-in.
And thank y'all for checking in.
Sammy, I see you. David McFly Mims.
Yeah.
King
Oh,
Sean.
David.
I see you, exactly. I see you.
We gonna get you on here,
King
David.
Sincere. Yeah, definitely.
You wanna be on the show? Y'all wanna be on the show? Y'all know how to get us on here already. So all you gotta do is hit the inbox. Hit the inbox. You got numbers. Hit the inbox.
Okay, great.
Let's talk about it. We're gonna talk.
I gotta get some pics for you, please.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Look.
I know.
I gotta get home, man. Yo, Papa, yo, you know.
And it's
And it's raining another one.
You know, I always talk about that.
Listen, get another car wash for free. I ain't gotta give us the next one.
My last one, the real one.
Oh,
Yo, one time I didn't wash my car in like 3
So
months.
once again, I want to tell y'all what's coming
I'm
up.
saying it.
Tomorrow,
Yo,
we in the
I manage 3 alcohol stores. I'm running between.
We in the Bronx.
I live
Karaoke open mic Thursday. We bringing it back, baby. Tomorrow, make sure you do the flyers posted. Escape Latino Lounge. We're gonna be there. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm excited. I'm so excited to get back in the building. Doing what I love to do. Making y'all have fun, stage. It's karaoke open mic. Karaoke open mic. I want to say yeah, but I'm trying to, try to mix it up a little bit. So, people that gotta leave, and I'm trying to mix it up a little bit, so a little bit different.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
what's going on, Brent? I see you.
Yeah,
Doc Whitebeard in the building.
Oh, what up, Doc?
Doc in the building. DWB. I see you, Janelle.
That's right, make sure you
Peace and blessings.
Share it alive, y'all. Share it.
Yeah, man. We gotta pick those before they like see.
We can't just.
Oh, real quick. It's like awesome.
Yeah. Zach, you want to take a quick pic for us?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We'll have to bring you right back.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Yes, yeah.
Sit my ass
And
right
we'll
over
take
there.
a quick one.
Yeah, we're gonna take a quick
Listen,
break,
bear with us, y'all. We bear with
One
us.
shot
We getting
deal.
it together. We got Lionheart coming up next.
Yeah, we
One
got
and
Lionheart in the
only
building.
Lionheart is in the building. We got some dope things coming up and some dope sounds we want to hear and some dope. Cause just dope.
You heard me?
Yeah.
You heard me?
You can take it with Jay, right? So-
Yeah. It's,
And then,
yeah.
Oh yeah, you can send it right here, brother.
Mhm.
I'll send it to you. Yeah, I'm gonna put the flash on it. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
right there, fam.
Stop.
Thank you, my brother.
Yes.
Yeah, it's raining outside, but you know the rain don't stop. Nothing.
Yeah. Rain
It
don't
says
stop. No
Cleanson.
show.
A lot of
Mhm.
Cleanson. We
Right
need
now.
it for the trees.
This is moving. Straight like that. Y'all can take a pic too.
Oh man, I should have my cup. Hold on.
You gotta
Oh,
come.
right.
It's from Paris.
Damn.
Hold on, that's from Paris. That's what Zach said.
Oui. Bonjour. Yes, let him in because we gotta get it going.
That's it.
Thank you.
I heard.
Okay, we never do it.
All right.
Thank you so much.
We need that. We need that.
Send it to
Yeah.
us.
I'll send
All
it.
right, we just have to
Yeah.
get that real quick because
Yeah.
Mr. J Rex has to get out of here. We're gonna do that in the middle of the show
Yeah,
again.
definitely, brother.
So we gonna get right into it.
Brother, God bless
it.
We'll be in touch, brother. I
Yes,
want to
let's
work
go.
with you, brother. You know, you do your shit and I jump in at the end. You know, just talking shit. All right, God bless you.
All right. I don't know,
Sorry about that crying and shit.
we know Lionheart, but we need to.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know,
Yeah. I'm gonna let you do it because you would know. Let's go. No, not like you. Let's go.
Yeah.
You know what? There's no better way to do it than to let him do it himself.
yo, we got this dope brother in the building.
He said fight over it.
You know what I'm saying? Hip hop artist from the Bronx. You know, lyrical underscore. His name is Lionheart.
Lionheart.
It's in the building. Come on, Lion.
Let's go, Lion. My Brody. Hey. Woo. Turn it up a little. I need to
Come on.
Yeah.
Always be here. Bradley. Thank you guys. God bless you. Yo, bro, great interview. Great interview. Thanks, buddy. Yeah. Yo, bro.
We are in here.
We got Lionheart in the building, y'all. What it do? Look what we got on.
Lionheart.
Lionheart in the building.
Representing.
Word. Hey.
Lionheart.
Hey, y'all. What's up? What's up?
Finally, we got you up in here.
And you see what he got on, right? What the kind of hat he got on? He supported the guard. Word. Thanks for being here, man.
Yes, sir. Yo, so, all right, let's get ready to Lionheart. I want to say, first of all, thank you for coming. You're a busy man's work. Getting your artistry in. Thank you for taking the time out to come on. Let's talk about it. We've been wanting you on here for a long time, and we finally able to work out the schedule and get on the same time. Get on the same time. Yes. So let's talk. We got the the questions that we always ask. Let's put it like this: before you became Lionheart, who was? I mean, you got 50 million names. I don't even know. Like, I see Scott, I see Jamal, I see
No, Scott.
Yeah, we won't get into that.
That's like
listen, I know we can talk about everything.
Scott Pierce, that was like an alter ego I had in 2015.
Okay.
And I got a new phone, new number, you know what I'm saying, trying to have a new lead.
Yeah.
And I pressed the wrong button when it said continue as Jamal Brown, Lionheart, or continue as Scott Pierce. And I think I'm always high.
Yeah.
So I think I was, you know what I mean? So I pressed the wrong button. I was stuck in like a warp, so I feel like Super Mario. Like, I was like, fuck that shit.
Let me tell you, I was like, okay, I'm really fucked up.
It's a curse, huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
I said, I'm really fucked up. Who the hell? And I'm seeing your picture, and I'm like,
Yeah, no.
I'm like,
Like, they spamming or something.
yo. I said, I'm stuck on stupid.
Now people was inboxing me like, is that you?
Yeah, because they still people pages and all that.
Yes, they be hacking the pages, and then the picture is a little funny because it's like you look. I mean, you're light skinned, but you look mad light skinned, and I'm like, it looks like him, but then I went back and forth, and I'm like, that's him. I'm like, yo, I don't know, but I added you anyway. So
I don't really know what to do with that page. Like I'm saying, I don't know. I gotta figure out how to get in my other one.
Yeah, we're gonna figure that out.
Right. What happened with your other one? You don't know.
Out of it. I pressed the wrong. When I got my new phone and the number, I pressed the wrong button and it said continue as such and such.
Oh, okay.
I pressed the wrong one.
Okay.
I'm stuck.
Heard you. Okay, so who's Lionheart? Talk to us.
Yeah, what the origins of Lionheart?
You was asking about before.
Yeah, before you became Lionheart. Who, where you grow up? Where give us a little history about yourself.
Oh, I grew up in the Bronx. I actually grew up on 158 in Walton.
Shout out to 158 in Walton. Everybody know what it is.
Right across from the court building.
Okay.
Supreme Court. Like the back of it where the buses go in and out at. I grew up in that building right there. I wasn't a great kid. I wasn't a super duper terrible kid, but I was not a great kid. I did some DFY time at the Community Division for you. 2 bigs. I did a 12-month and 18-month. That's as a kid, 12 years old. Came out. Yeah, 12. I came out when I was 13.
Not my bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to Wacom. Shout out to Wacom. And then when I did a year, came out, went right back. Shout out to Goshen. You know.
Shut up.
Wow.
You know, and I changed from there though. I was really, I was kind of weird. Then I didn't really change because then I ended up doing the upstate side.
Yeah.
So I must
That's
have
not always
changed.
something.
I changed now. I changed now as an adult, but I kept the same attitude as a kid.
I be like that. It's like that's why they line us up. Like, you
Yeah,
know, it's DFY, the Rocky Sound.
Graduated.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
that's how they did me.
What you hear now, though?
Yeah.
Yes.
I made it out.
You sure did.
So how did you get into start,
That's
get into
Thank you.
music, start writing, into the pad? When did that come about?
Thank you.
No, I mean, a long time ago. A long time ago. I just started writing a long time ago. I was really on some battle rapping writing. Like everything always used to start with like, before I break your jaw. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, like,
Battle rapping.
yeah, I used to always rap
Yes.
tough, like really rugged. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed listening to myself rap rugged. And people saying, yo, that's hard. Yo, that's mad hard right there. I'm like, "Yeah."
Let's talk about that a little bit before you keep going on. The battle rapping. Like I've seen a couple of your battle raps. Like
Right, fast
I'm
forward a
like,
little bit.
let's
Yeah.
go. Am I
you
fast forward? I'm going
transition
to.
No, it's cool.
Fast.
No, before
Okay.
we, before how you transition to the artist Lionheart.
Mm-hmm.
You was
Yeah.
Lionheart with the battle rapper too?
Yeah, I was lying. Yeah, Lionheart is that's forever. Like, that's through everything. Even if I became an actor, they're gonna have to incorporate that somewhere.
Somehow in there.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Jamal Lionheart Brown. That sounds terrible. There will be something going on. But yeah, I was battling. I got about 12 battles up on the neck.
Wow, so how you get into that battle? Like, shout out to all the battle rappers. by the
Yeah,
way.
shout out to all the
Word.
rappers. We're gonna have a battle rap right here on the show. It's coming.
I was I guess when I was upstate, they was calling me the yard father
Y'all,
The yard father heard you.
because I was definitely like tearing people's heads off in the yard. I'm talking about anybody that came in jail and said that they rap. They was like, "Yo, you gotta go see Champ. You gotta see Champ. You gotta see." So I think prison made me a battle rapper because there was nobody wanted to hit no ciphers. In there, you got 2 seconds to impress criminals. If you can't impress criminals in 2 seconds, it's over. They don't want to hear you no more. Shut up. So battle rapping is what inspired me in there. You know what I'm saying? It made me popular in there. I was mad popular. Like even when I felt like, no lie, it sounds stupid, but every jail I went to like 4 through my bid. Every jail knew me before I even got there.
Before you got there.
Yeah, they was like, yo, you gotta do
You made a
that
name for
champ.
yourself.
You gotta do that champ come to your jail. He is a monster. Don't let nobody battle him. Don't do nothing. Like it was to that point to where people were afraid of me.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I took that energy when I came home. I had a battle. I had 2 battles. Then I had 2 battles, and I called, oh shit, Joe Duke.
Yeah.
Chef Dollars in the building.
Chef Dollars. Yeah.
So I had my first battle, you know what I'm saying? 2 battles, and then I got a court of violation. So I went back in, but when I came out, I seen them battles. I was doing wonderful when people was asking for more of me. So I hustled. I did like 8 battles in like 2 years. In like maybe like 18 months, I did like 8 battles, and then I just fell back with battle.
So let me ask you a question. Like, I know you took me to battle and y'all father. So what did y'all battle anything like honey buns or like potato chips?
I told you, yeah, exactly. You know how that
Hold
goes.
up, yeah, that's a fact. Yo, Matt, yo, shout out to listen, yo, Sean, you still owe me like 3 honey buns, my nigga. Like, yo, listen, when I see it, that's a fact. Yo, Sean, nah, no, I'm just Sean. He home now.
I told you, like when I first got to like certain places, like they rolled in the yard, they'd be like, yo, it's a dude in here named Champ. You know what I'm saying? If you want to battle him, you're gonna put up 100 stamps, maybe
Facts,
maybe
take it
two
back.
packers, maybe 2 pack of Newports. You know what I'm saying?
That's how we do. That's how
Couple
they
pack
do
of
it.
tops. They don't really do the soup. They might do the octopus or calamari or
Yo,
something like
Friday
that.
night, yeah.
You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, that pot is coming back to my dorm or my cell block.
Right.
So people at the end of the day started not doing it. They was like, yo, will he just battle for free? Like, no, he's not. Like, you gotta put something up. And then it's always, it was so ill. This is how ill I was. The COs were the judges.
Wow, get out.
This is how ill I was. The
Mhm.
COs used to come and just look. But they wasn't doing that until I got because I
That
was.
was entertainment. You know, entertainment.
Fun fact right here. This is a fun fact.
Wow.
You know how the COs started really fucking with me all over the gyms? The first time I had a battle, I went to the box because they said I was inciting a riot because I had the whole yard going. So they said I was the leader of a riot. So I had to get witnesses to come to the box and tell them like, nah, he was battle rapping. It was a battle. I still ended up doing 10 days. They suspended 60 because they was trying to get me inciting a riot charge. So fun fact, you know, Lionheart does do this. Like, I had a white COs like this guy. Probably was saying the N-word, but they was like, he's amazing. So
I gotta say something real
Yo,
quick. I want to say like, was this planned? Like, not for nothing, but your fucking hat matches your suit like perfectly.
yeah,
Right.
Your fucking hat
Right,
matches
yeah.
your jacket.
now that's
Like,
what the plan.
Coordinate.
Yo.
Coordinate.
We swag, we
coordinate.
you know, this, like, it ain't gonna change. Just that we ain't
That's
around
it.
each other.
I'm
Like,
glad you realized that's exactly what I was thinking too. That's where I was about to go.
Coordinate.
You went right into where I was about to go.
You gotta look at his shoes, though.
You did it.
Yo,
Yo,
Yeah, you see that,
the
right?
whole
Yeah.
like,
Everything.
I mean, I know this
We
is what y'all do.
coordinate.
Yo,
Donations.
so I know everybody wants to know, L&N, yeah, that used to be a thing, whatever. How did that come about? L&N.
all right, it goes before LMN.
I know L&N,
Yeah.
but I
And I'm
know.
glad you brought that up because
Let's talk about
as a
that.
man, like, I really want to apologize to that push you pretty good because I think I was very, very overwhelming and meaning that I record a song today, I want to perform it tonight. I was trying to put that same pressure on these dudes. And now that I sit back and I think I was being really selfish. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was being mad selfish today.
Yo, this is
I
what I'm
appreciate
talking
that.
about.
You know,
Like, that's what's up.
Appreciate that.
I
That's
really was,
grown
though,
man
like,
shit.
yeah,
Apologize
that's real
and
shit.
know when you're wrong. When
I
you're
was
wrong,
being
even
selfish.
if you're not wrong, apologize and just know and give the respect to say, like, look, I don't know, but I appreciate you, respect you that enough just to say sorry.
Yeah, because I know I
That's
know
what's
I
up.
could be overwhelming sometimes. And I know it's
I respect that.
You know what I mean?
I respect
Times I was
that. I
overwhelmed.
respect that.
I
But
love that.
But at the end of the day, LPN was a force. You know what I'm saying? Like, people did know us. You know what I'm saying? We was on our way to
Hell
do
yeah.
great things. Things didn't work out. I don't regret LPN. I don't regret LNN. It was a great movement. LNN is actually not dead. You know what I'm saying? So
It's not. It'll never be dead.
No. You know what I'm saying? So we got too much music. You know what I'm saying? Me and that issue got too much music together for it to be dead. Like, we got over 20 songs together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's a fact. Yeah,
We got 2 albums.
got like a couple of EPs, albums,
We
double
got too many albums
Yeah.
together too.
And you don't send me
With-
shit.
Without
You
getting
send me 4 things.
without getting
Nah, I got
into
you.
too
I'm gonna send you
much,
some.
or whatever, without getting too crazy. What because I know y'all got a lot of history together. So without because we want to remain on the topic of youth. But how did LNN start? Like, when did y'all?
We lost a member. Pretty good. Shout out, Pretty Good.
Shout out to
Yeah, shout out to my
What
guy,
up,
Pretty
Pete?
Good.
Yeah, he wasn't he had his own plan, his own way. So
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. From LPN to
from LPN, so
to
we had no choice. It was
Got
kind of like New Edition and Bobby Brown.
Right.
Like, what were we gonna be? Like, we ain't just gonna sit around. So
You know, Pretty Good is a whole brand himself, though. He's his own entity.
so
Right.
we know he was good. So he was like, oh, man, we still have to
rock
do
out.
something.
Yeah. Okay.
And we act though, believe it or not. And then, that's another thing.
Full facts.
I still got, shout out to David L. I still got David
Shout out
L.
to
Like,
David
Shout
L.
out to David
I
L.
still got
Respect
David
the
L. Like,
grind.
yo, what's up? Y'all need to get that teddy. I'm ready to grab it and put it on this and put it on that.
Oh, okay. Oh, heard you. Thank you.
B.X. He talk about
Oh, B.X, yeah, you know that's
That's
that's fire right there.
So he like, yo,
You did that B.X over the weekend and you
Yeah,
tore it
yeah.
up. That's what you
Shout out to
do.
Tiger Style, shout out to Blue Theater, Underground Villains.
Yes, yo, this weekend
Shout out
was
to
so
Prissy, it
good.
was dope.
Y'all all
HQ
did y'all
Lounge.
thing.
Yeah,
Yo, that
we
was
had them in there rocking. They was bugging on that city.
I haven't had a good time like that. Yo,
Come over,
let me
baby.
tell you,
Yeah, it was
yo,
rocking.
everybody was like, come on, baby, come on, yo.
LB
I
was
love
bugging.
Yeah, that's right. Shout out to LB. Shout out to LB, actually, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
It's absolutely tragic.
He was back, he was doing his runway that day, at the fashion show. Shout out
He
to,
had beat.
That night, Saturday was such good vibes and everything all night long. Everybody was just loving on each other and just, enjoying each other's company, no drama, just good time all around the board. So, and I want to say y'all did the thing. Yes, I was supposed to perform. Everybody who keeps hit me up, I was supposed to perform. I did not. I was sick all week. We were supposed to go to the studio, finish and master the fucking song, and I didn't get to it. Okay, so I
she's
know.
better now. We about to go to the studio and do that.
Slowly but surely, I'm still, but we about to do that. Yeah, we're gonna get it. The song is done. Just need to, get it right. Whatever that means. So, you. In the meantime, should we be trying to put something up? So we can play some music?
He got. I bought 2 songs because I wanted.
You can empty this?
Okay, that's what happens. Yeah.
You can empty this out?
Okay.
The first one is No Games. You can play that.
You said No Game?
Yeah, you can play that one first.
Listen, we got Lionheart here.
We got Lionheart here in the building. Y'all had any questions?
So if you got any questions, bring them through. We be right here. Anything you want to know. He said he's an open book. He's ready to talk about anything and everything. So please, we got a question. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it popping. I know the vibes. Lionheart is an open book. He said he ain't got no secrets.
Yeah, I never hold nothing back. You know what I'm saying? You want it, and that's probably one of the reasons why. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. If you don't like what I say, if you don't like to be around me or whatever, listen, don't be around me. I keep a pocket full of money. I could have any female basically I want.
Straight like that.
So it's like, what do I need? All you gonna do is ask for money and beat your
light skin nigga shit. Like I can have any chick I'm on.
I'm just saying.
He's just confident.
It's joke.
He's just confident.
It's just joke.
I need y'all, man. This is what I don't do.
Y'all listening to Lionheart right now, y'all.
No games by Lionheart.
No games.
Who is produced by
my boy Boom.
Nigga, I'm a beast, I'm born on the car. Headshot, now you call on the car. I'm really in the streets, opinion on the dudes. Doing what I want to do, breaking on the waves. All I want is stars and cash in the coat. Nigga, it's a problem if you mad cause you broke. That's the gas that you drink, what's the ass of its coat. Just to think, I got passion that hope for the landlord. He asking for dope. I gotta pay that, rain, sleet, hell, snow. So I don't play that, play me, hell no. I just lay back, spray heat shells blow. Bottom line, ain't none of y'all rockin'. All y'all soft and sure made a cocky, nigga. You get socked in the jungle and forced to pitch some rocks on my bun. Ooh, I don't play no game, nah. I don't play no game, nah. I don't play no game, nah. Niggas mad, cause my pinky ring chunky. Bitches wanna fuck me, hug me, and suck me. I swag through the roof like a jag in my coop. You can crack this a boots when your pack get your roots. Your casket get new. with gadgets and juice. I put a blessing in the coffin, have you sneeze out the truth. I'ma squeeze, I'ma shoot. I'm a man of my word. If you leave, I will loot. I'ma slam out some nerves. I'm loved in the hood, sugar bad to these bitches. One piece of the meat, they all get addicted. One piece of the meat, they all get restricted. Memory of the
My heart, no game, John.
yeah, I'm a dog in rap, plus I could call a cat. Y'all niggas washed up like a motherfucking laundromat. Me on the other hand, trees from the motherland. Get so high, I roll leaves in the rubber band. I'm a star, you can tell by the swag. You a broad, I can tell by your bag. Yeah, I clap home. They heard a body drop every day for a month. That nigga hell back home. BX backbone, crack bones and crack stones is what mastered my rap tone. I act grown, tell child my blood. I dabble in drugs, y'all fucking with a real ass thug. I don't play no games. I don't play no games. I don't play no games.
What up? Okay, Ricky, Mikey, what up, Ricky? Mikey said, "Black is supposed to be lying to a dad."
I don't play no games.
FPS. Hey,
Shout out to M3.
yo, I like that. That was fine. I
No
mean, not
games,
that I
don't play
haven't
no
heard it
games.
before. I heard it before, but
Let's go.
Trips that you plan for the next whole.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, it's all trash.
When does that come about? How did that come about? How did that song come about? Give us a little bit of history on that.
What, the no game?
Yeah, no games.
That came about one day I was just shout out to my boy Boom Miguel boy, white boy. I was in the studio and I was just he threw a beat. He said, you know what? He said, I need you. You know what would be hot? I said, what? He said, we rolled a West Coast beat. Well, a hard West Coast beat.
That's West Coast, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that was it.
That's hard. I didn't know
It
that.
sounded a little bit of
It
mix.
sound like
Right, but
it's
it
on
was
East Coast.
yeah, but it's dead West Coast.
Five
though.
beat.
So he was like, so I think that's what it was too. I found the beat closest to the East Coast that was West Coast. That's how I finagled him. I was like, oh, because he had this whole list of West Coast instrumentals. So I listened to about 4 of them, and I was like, them shits was like, I was like, nah, that's too West Coast, right? So
I know.
yeah, so I thought I heard this, boom, I said, okay, I'm getting a little, what's that? Fushnickens
Oh,
vibe.
Fushnickens,
You know what I'm saying?
Fushnickens,
I'm getting a different
yeah.
vibe to this, so I used that beat and I came up with that.
Right song.
I did that. I wrote that song in less than 45 minutes.
Really?
Yes.
That's a beat. Sometimes if you could like get the beat, you know.
And recorded it. I wrote it in less than 45 minutes, then I recorded it.
Ready to go. It was out
Yeah.
in the oven. Well done.
Well done.
Sassoon
Yeah.
on there.
Thanksgiving.
Miss Dash, all that good stuff.
I like
Put
it.
it
I
out.
look at the Lord.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all. So what's up? Lionheart here, man. Yeah.
If you have any questions for
Let's
Lionheart,
get those questions,
you know,
y'all.
I'm getting drunk, and you know when you get drunk, you speak the truth. So
Exactly.
So yeah.
talk to me now, forever hold your peace, because when I get sober, I start lying.
Yeah. So with the
Do we got another one planned for you, or?
Yeah, I sent my boy, what's the other one I sent? Oh, I sent him about the cheese.
Oh, let's go. About the cheese.
I just feel like just in case y'all forgot, like, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I got some new joints out, but just in case y'all forgot why y'all started fucking with me.
Yes. Big shout out to DJ Clutch. DJ Clutch has been working 24 hours.
So you know the
He's done
vibe.
tired, so you know.
You know the vibe. Shout out to
Yeah.
DJ Clutch.
Well, shout out to Clutch, man. Fuck the Clutch.
Let's go.
It's for my Get Money ladies and my Get Money fellas, you
Get
heard?
it.
What up, cuz? I see you. What up, Carolyn? Yeah, what up, cuz? I see you.
about the cheese.
What up, cuz? I see you.
It's about the cheese.
let's go Lionheart in the building, y'all. What's up? What's up?
It's about the cheese. If it don't make change, it don't make sense. It's about the cheese. If it don't make change, it don't make sense. I'ma keep it real. A buck, you know. If the money ain't fire, you could tuck and roll. I'm a king. I need 10 bands with custom rolls. Plus twin bands on Boston Road. If you can't complete the awful goal, I'm worth every dime. I give an awesome show. I'm on a heavy drive with snorts of blow. That's ironic. All I got is thoughts to blow. They say you all with the beat, so I spar with the beat. Eager to get a deal, play my cards in the streets, play the odds with the heat. My mom never sleep. We got X, my nigga. We go hard in the streets. You go talk about your cake, rooms in the telly, yachts in the water, ain't no food in my belly. That's why my motto is this. Let's go. I bet you buy the chick. Let's go. It's about the cheese. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. It's about the cheese. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. It's about the cheese. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. It's about the cheese. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Walk with your player, chill with your player. Shit hit the fin, my blow spill with your player. This the game, I gotta walk to the end. This the name, I'll kill your daughter and a friend. Ironheart, I walk on water with a pen, so you better keep it trucking, don't be walking with a limp. The game no fit you like a dolphin in a blimp. Go make your bed with a confidence cement. Too often I spend my portion of the rent. Now I smoke blood that make you nauseous off your stick. That 40 cattle leave a nigga flossing with a skin. That niggas walking tall, getting tossed in the ring. I'm in the wrong, get that right. Crossing your chin, you with a thumb in your right, start boss with your limbs. You soft in your wrist, it's cross at the limbs. Become a man I have in it, fortune and him. It's about the cheese. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. It's about the cheese. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. It's about the cheese. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. It's about the cheese. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. That's a fact though.
That's a fact though.
That bread up.
I hope it's
See my
it.
paperwork these days, man.
I mean, I know it's old, you know, or whatever, but I hope you get my favorite song.
Jay Briggy, what up? CD?
I just want to hear it, like,
Hey, yo, babe.
yeah. Yo, because it's just so, you know, every year, I think everybody can relate to it. Yo, and you know, Lionheart, you would think he was like 20 feet tall and like some big husky with the way his voice goes. Yo, it's hard to big, exactly. And I want to get to that too because obviously the name Lionheart means something, but I want to get into that and what it means to you, Lion. You know, why? Matter of fact, why you said that? Let's talk about that. The name Lionheart, that's big. You know, I could come up with plenty of reasons why you call yourself that, but only you know the real reason of why you came up with Lionheart. So you can tell us about that. Why are we calling you Lionheart? Love me too, Mama.
For one, the main reason why my name is Lionheart because I'm territorial. That's a personality trait. I'm a Virgo, so you know how lions are. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You step in the lion's territory. You know what I'm saying? Uninvited, it could get ugly for you. The situation could be deadly.
Right.
So that's one of the reasons I'm not territorial. Another reason was because I watched. You ever seen the movie Lionheart with Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Classic. I don't think people remember that.
Yeah.
You're talking to the millennials now. But
Yeah.
some people remember, but Lionheart movie starring Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah, Jean-Claude Van Damme. So
Everybody loves that movie.
yeah, so that was definitely one of my inspirations.
Oh, from that movie.
Yeah, from that movie for the name Lionheart because of what he had to go through to get that name. It's the same thing. It's the same thing I basically went through to get my name.
Okay. I feel that.
It's basically what I went through to get my name. You know what I'm saying? And
Liar. Yeah.
yeah, that's basically what I went through to get my name. Like I had to go through a lot of, you know what I mean, battles. You know, because I ain't gonna lie, my first rap name wasn't Lionheart.
What?
Right,
What was
let's get
it?
into that.
Oh, that's another fun fact.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, my first rap name. All right.
Yeah, we ready. Take a deep breath, y'all.
It's Chase.
Drum roll.
Oh, Chase, like Chase Bank.
Chase.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
oh, yeah.
And this is where Mace was out, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. That's how.
So I couldn't be wearing right now. Chase. Because before Lloyd Banks came out, I wanted to name myself Chase Banks.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Fire.
Yeah, I wanted to name myself Chase Banks. And you think about that though. Chase Banks, like
I get it.
like triple entendre.
Right.
That's a bar.
Yeah, so I wanted my name to be Chase Banks. Then as 2003, I started my band 2002, 2003, I had this nigga named Lloyd Banks out here.
Right.
So I was like, and even though it was just a Banks part, now I feel like Chase. Then when I came out with Chase, Mace was already out. So I can't be Chase and Mace. So I stuck with, I found Lionheart. You know, somebody actually gave me that. Somebody was right there on my dude. Because I was running with Chase. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, yo, dude, your voice, you got the
Sound like a monster.
Yeah, he was like, yo, you need to be. So when he said I got a lion voice, I love the movie Lionheart. Told you I seen that, man. I just put that together.
And the heart that you have, that's where I get the heart that you have and the way you come off. And I mean, you be in BK, Connecticut, or whatever. You like BX in the building. Straight like that. Listen, I love it. And you go hard. And it's just, that's where I figure that heart thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm
doing.
Heart,
like,
that's I definitely have. I'm definitely one of them. Yeah. I don't have one thing I don't have, and it's weird, is a Napoleon complex. Because I even at my size where I'm at, I dare you. You know what I'm saying? Like even at this size, so it's not like I'm like oh I feel threatened, but let me act like this. Yeah. Nah, I still dare you at this size I am.
Yeah, that's a full fact. You definitely don't have that. I would have never.
I don't have you could even Matt used to be grabbing me up I'm like, yeah, go ahead. I don't care about that. We playing right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you showing me though that you got that, you strong. So when it's time, you know what I mean? Like that, no, not my man, no, but that nigga used to be like, yo, what? He used to be like this, yo, what? Yo, what? Like all that shoulder shit, like making you go down to one knee, you put that down, nigga.
We're gonna get into this song. This is one of my favorites, y'all. Y'all heard it probably a zillion times or whatever, but we gotta get into it.
Featuring Marky 3, my bro on the hook.
Yes,
sir. No, that's not it. That's not it. Liar.
Oh, okay.
My boy C Diddy said, "When you gonna have me on the show? I'm the dopest artist in Harlem. No fear music, yeah."
Okay,
bro, I keep telling you we can make it happen, but you always try to hit me up when I'm in the middle of a show. Hit me up on the inbox, bro, and we'll make it happen. Okay? Okay. Yes, let's go. Turn that up. I need some volume on that shit right there. I think we all relate to this song.
Y'all ain't sooner they living like how they spitting it, man. I don't know, man. I don't understand. Yo, can you explain to the world, man, what I'm trying to say, man? Maybe you can explain it better. Come on, let's go. Niggas talk shit, but they ain't goddamn lies. They can't fire. They ain't got niggas retired. Look me in the eyes, you a goddamn liar. Niggas talk shit, but they ain't goddamn lies. Get behind the mic, you can't spit fire. This be the year y'all niggas retire. Look me in the eyes, you a goddamn liar. Punks play games like they ain't cricket hella bells. I ain't got it locked from heads up to the back. 40 shots to get your brain, 20 bucks to get the tank. All dead, brother in the fuck slang. Murder is the pussy game, murder is the first thing. Digging up your dopamine, showing you the worst thing. Everything you did in life, don't mean a damn thing. I'm popping on the champagne, celebrating happy. I'm just saying, I ain't mean. I'm taking reality. My soul taking hand wave, my soul taking hand wave. My soul fucking land wave, my soul something man
Lionheart, y'all. The Prince is coming out.
Shit, big goddamn lie. Get behind the mic, they can't spit fire. This be the year, y'all niggas retire. Look me in the eye, you a goddamn liar. Niggas talk shit, big goddamn lie. Get behind the mic, they can't spit fire. This be the year, y'all niggas retire. Look me in the eye, you a goddamn liar. Nigga, I was doing what the hell I wanted to do. 50 cents inside the back, 60 bits inside the sack, 60 slippers by the snack, 50 bitches out the sack. Niggas know the game is real, so I'm giving niggas still hanging with the toughest players. I done played a couple players, I let them up and play.
It's toxic shit.
The niggas feel the kind of way. You were just another player, you were just a muscle player. Me and you are another player, everybody know my name. I am up control the game, they know you up the soldier. Like my heart is big and bold, can't walking off the toe. Marching with the coaches, marching with my own get back. Shots in my ocean bag, flipping socks and Jordan days. Money's in my favorite bag. So I was like, God, niggas talk shit, they goddamn liars. Get behind the mic, they can't spit fire. It's be the year, y'all niggas retire. In the eye, you a goddamn liar. Niggas talk shit, they goddamn liars. Get behind the mic, they can't spit fire. It's be the year, y'all niggas retire. Look me in the eye, you a goddamn liar.
Let's go. Zach on to the building over there. Stop by say, go. You know.
I love that shit, yo. That shit is fire.
That's one of those types where everybody love fire. And I think that the reason why everybody love fire is everybody want to call everybody fire.
Exactly.
Even if a nigga ain't lying, if you tell one lie, now he's a liar forever.
It's true.
You're a liar.
And I think that's why it's one of those silent songs, like
Yeah, that's something that's
the
gonna be
beat and everything. It's just kind of you'll be able to play this forever.
You got pretty good on the check-in.
What up,
GT, what it do? Not Lionheart in the building.
Bill, what's good, pretty? How you, boy? Salute
You got
to
any
you.
questions, PG?
Yes,
Any
yes.
questions?
Salute to the
You know what I'm
goats, you
saying?
know what I'm saying?
We don't know if he was paying attention, but
Dude, it's long,
gave
long.
you gave you the shout outs and all of that stuff, so
That's good. It's a fact.
how we
Shout out to PG.
PG music.
PG music.
Yeah.
Another thing, just to touch back on the LPA thing.
Uh-huh.
To me, right, with the LPN thing, like, if you ask me, there was no leader. You was all, right?
Right.
It was our own bosses.
Right. But if you look to the outside, they looked at me as the leader. But we knew there was no leader. We knew we always.
It's always like that. It seems like they always, like
they
in
always
any
try to
group or
separate
any,
us.
like situation, they always find
They try
somebody
to
that's
find
like,
somebody
yeah,
that's
Yeah.
the cause, not even the cause, but that's like the ringleader, or
right,
or could have stopped it but didn't, or you're supposed to be the leader.
right.
Right,
Where did that? Where who? How you know that officially?
right. That's true.
Just like Destiny's Child, they, automatically assumed Beyonce was,
And that goes
what's
back
up,
to, incarcerated, formerly incarcerated, it goes back, COs thought you was inciting the right.
Right,
That wasn't even right.
It wasn't, and
You
so
know?
it's and what I was saying was that like that kind of caused a little friction
right,
within. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I learned because I would watch New Edition story. I watched some
Right.
of these stories, and I'm like, man.
so many stories.
I was like, man, that kind of like what happened to us. Like we got separated. Like somebody said something about them, and then told us that he said something about them, and now everybody just disarray, and it's like confusion. And who wants confusion? I'd rather just chill.
Well, let me say this, especially for you guys, when you come and you become real popular and people, getting to know y'all or whatever the case may be, you're always gonna have, people saying stuff and, talking about stuff. And then, sometimes, human nature, stuff gets in your ear and just, you keep hearing stuff or whatever. And then, people just start making up shit, shit that don't even make sense, but they'll start making it up. Just and especially if y'all good and they see a positive thing going on, and y'all three guys making it happen, making it do what it do. It's unfortunate.
You know how fast? Look, it was so real. LPM was so sick. Within 2.5 months of us joining the group, he was at BB King.
Yeah.
Before the close. Like, you know how
Shout
some
out to
people.
T-Rex on that one.
Shout out to T-Rex.
Yeah.
For some people, wait lifetime
Absolutely.
to touch BB King.
That's a fact.
We did it and act like we were supposed to do it.
Right.
Within like 2.5 months.
Right.
So it's like, yo, we
dope.
had some great times, some great situations.
That's dope.
Oh,
It was dope times.
yeah. Pretty good said he missed the first half.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, you're going to have to go back and listen.
Yeah, you gotta
to
go back
that.
into it pre-PG.
It was definitely
But, yo,
dope times.
it's love though. It's all love though.
Yes,
That's it.
and
And that's the growth, and I appreciate the apology. Bro.
You already know. I know. I think back because now, when I be in the studio now, I'll be rushing myself. Like, so it's like, man, if I'm rushing, I know how I was with them, but because I'll be in there, I'll be like, damn. I mean, everybody doing
Sound familiar?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be like, yeah, I'm overwhelmed sometimes.
I do the same thing,
Yeah.
I tend to rush and, not rush to like do anything, but like I'm such an on-time person and just so like, anal about certain stuff.
Right.
And it sometimes comes across the wrong way and you don't mean it. You just want us to be perfect, and you just want us to be like, no, you don't want nobody have to say anything about anything when people are always going to say something about something all the time. But I don't know if it's a flaw or if it's just the way we are, but it is what it is. And, the fact that you're able to recognize it, own it, and,
right, and that's growth, and I respect that.
Yeah. I mean, it takes, people say it takes a big man to apologize or a big man to know when he's wrong or know when something's not right. There's no such thing as a big man or woman. It's just, dude, have integrity, man.
That's it.
Integrity. That's the key word. Integrity.
Integrity is what it's about.
That's what we.
I love that.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I love that. Yeah, I love that, and that's why I love you guys. Like, seriously, you, that official, pretty good. There's so many I can name or whatever, but like, y'all just regular, like people, see y'all superstars or whatever, but when it comes down to it, y'all laid back, kind of just want to go with the flow and just, make shit happen and make the money when we can make the money. And I love that about y'all. Like, it's real, and I take it all in because, like I said, I might not have I definitely would have eventually known y'all or whatever, but we rock out, and I've rocked out with you on a personal level, you on a personal level, and it's always been good times, nothing more, nothing less, no drama, just real good times.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, man, that's what's up. What's coming up? What you got going on?
Well, I just dropped the album.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's get into that. Yeah.
I just dropped my No Game album. I heard the title track.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Tiger Styles.
Shout out to Tiger Styles.
He produced my
Hot
whole-
16 DVD. You know what it is.
Yeah.
Tiger Styles.
He produced my whole album.
Oh, wow.
He produced the whole thing.
Yeah, where's it at? I gotta get that. I got it.
Oh, I got it. Oh, in my phone. Yeah, I got you. I got two. I had two I gave it to shout out to OBG. I gave one to OBG. I bet they gave one to you so you could have took $5 off the hat. But
Right, yeah, we gotta get that.
This shit was
Like that.
But yo, yeah, so I'm working on that. I finished it. The big tape was out for the album. Got 10 tracks.
Let's go.
Featuring, what feature I got? I got Tiger Styles on Speed's First. That beat is done with Diaz.
The video is crazy too. It's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, that's
I appreciate that. Luke Diaz actually got 2 beats on there on my album. Tiger got. Anyway, it's kind of tough Everybody so far like it. But I got on Spotify. Squeeze first.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah,
It's not cool. Spotify. Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely need a copy of that.
Shout out to my label, Skyview Empire.
Oh, yeah, shout out to
You
them.
know
Shout out to Scott. Yep.
Skyview Empire.
Skyview Empire.
We working.
Shout out to Tiger. Tiger again.
Wow, shout out to Tiger.
Tiger is about to help me with this song, so I'm
That's the
looking
right person.
forward to that. Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope.
So I'm looking forward
Shout out to the God Sharific Recordings. You already know.
You already know what up, Sean.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna come see you in a minute too,
You
Sean.
already
Man,
know,
we're
man.
back
Yeah,
on it,
Sunday
man.
beats, all that.
Zayo, shout out to Zayo and all that.
Zayo beats.
Man, I miss going over there. I gotta get the Coney Island.
Yeah.
Man.
You know, that's the home. So what's next for Lionheart?
Well, I mean, after this album, man, I'm gonna chill and I'm gonna start working on my second one. This one is called No Game. I think I'm gonna name the second one. I ain't gonna say nothing. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah,
Leave it like that. Yeah.
But I'm working on the second one already. I already got 2 songs for my second album. So
That's dope. So
I got the people I sold it to, and I got the people I gave it to. You know what I'm saying? That I try to keep them separated. And the ones that I'm selling to, they really like. They ready to buy 4 at a time. Yo, I gotta keep my friend, whatever.
Right. That's what's up. That's the way you gotta do it.
You know what I'm saying? But then, you know what I'm saying? The people that I give it to are people that genuinely been supporting. Like this is the ones that this is another fun fact. The ones that I'm selling to right now, these are like new supporters. They gotta show me that. They gotta show me that they want to support. That's some light skin shit right there.
Right. And yo, and shout out to all the artists out there that's selling their CDs for $30 on pop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all.
That's real.
That's Jay-Z numbers.
So I got one more question, Brian, right? So are you gonna do any more battles? You got any more battles?
I need a bag. Like,
somebody gotta call you out.
I need a bag. Yeah, I'm not battling for free right now.
Heard you.
I'm not battling, and the reason why I'm not battling for free right now is I'm known right now. I'm known. People know me, so you can Google me. All my bad shit from my.
Are you known like John the Donner, though?
John, yeah, I'm known like that. I'm known. I got some battles with some views up there.
Oh yeah.
Pull
it up. He's on there.
So yeah.
Full facts.
Let's put Lionheart versus Battle Rap and everything. But my thing is this though. You can Google me right now. Everything that I did terrible from when I was like maybe like 12 years old will pop up. Now you got a whole round.
Exactly.
You got a whole round of me being beat up in PFY. Like, all right. I was 12. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was a young boy.
You can put Lionheart versus R. Dot. Lionheart versus that's one of my biggest battles. Lionheart versus R. Dot.
And battle rap get disrespectful too, man.
Yo,
they be pulling up shit like you be like, yo, I done witnessed shit like crazy.
Shit.
Like, yeah, like,
no, that's what I'm saying. Right now,
dudes be having people paperwork, all kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have props. I had props pulled out on me. I had somebody put out a picture of a so-called train, but it wasn't a train. It was just a hard-looking female that I used to deal with when I came home. You know how it is when you come home, you meet a girl. She ain't gotta be the baddest thing, but I'm coming home with nowhere to go.
Right.
So, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. She had some hard features.
Right.
But she was a female.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But they was able to use it. They was able to use that and pretend, oh, look, that's a dude. That's a dude.
Right.
It wasn't no dude. It was just a hard feature. So that kind of was funny. You know what I'm saying? I can't prove that what she is because I'm not around her no more. I don't care to prove it.
Right.
So it's like whenever you feel like now when she see that, she might sue somebody. I don't know. She won't sue me because I didn't say that. Yeah. So whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Right now the world thinks she's a man. That's not my problem.
Yo, I'll tell you, battle rap, man.
So that's a prop that was pulled out of me. I had somebody else, I had somebody else come out and Sub-Zero. He threw on the Sub-Zero outfit, told me, get over here.
Sub-Zero.
So as you know, the rebuttal was stupid. My rebuttal was crazy because he put on a Sub-Zero outfit and told me to get over here. So you know my rebuttal was off the chain. Because you're dumb.
Yo, they violated, like, yo, I could never be able to
But
battle
you
rap
know-
stuff be ready to fight.
But
Like,
you know
it's
those are
like,
two different characters though. That's how stupid he was. So that's why my rebuttal was.
yeah.
He put on a Sub-Zero outfit, but he said, come over here. That's Scorpion.
Right. I get it. Like,
Oh, man. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, I mean, and then that's another thing about battle rap.
Yeah.
People like the reaches, like sometimes the reaches, those can win you the battle. And you're like, come on, that don't even make sense. Like I just cheering and giving him that gas in his dude. Battle rap is trash right now.
Yes.
but I haven't heard. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. There's a
Shout out to Lord Bucks, DNA.
Yeah.
They work. They don't want to keep the battle rap apart. Like, let's have
Yeah.
people good. You know what I'm saying?
I love you, man.
Hey, man.
You ain't my man.
I would love to be here.
What? Let me say this. We got a question. They said, "Are you single?
I know who's coming.
Are you single?"
Okay.
Ooh, you,
I
yeah.
know, right?
They ain't asking us.
Yo, you know what?
Let's talk about it.
I'm so single. My nickname might be Cheese Slicey.
I knew something was coming. You heard it here. You heard it here. Lionheart is single, ladies. He is single.
Valencia Clay on the check-in.
Oh, what up,
Valencia?
sis? Y'all sorry I missed you.
VLC publisher, yeah, she
Yo,
came.
they didn't even tell me, like, Nat told me you was coming, sis, but I couldn't wait. I came with somebody that had to leave, you know what I'm saying? So,
Well, she said, "Oh, look at the Dream Team Lionheart. Missed you last week. Loving the hat. Y'all keep doing it."
Yeah.
you already know, I miss
Shout out
you
to
too,
you,
sis.
sis.
Word of mother.
Woo! I like that.
I'm saying, baby,
Yeah,
she
Valencia, that's
Charles
our
in the
people,
building.
man. Valencia, that's our people.
That's a fact.
She done put us in positions like Valencia. I fucks with.
VLC.
From day one, Valencia, I fucks with you. Even if we don't be around each other, I got you, Valencia. You already know the
Nah, I'm
vibe.
working on some shit though.
That's a
Right now,
beautiful
yeah,
thing.
that's a fact.
Nah, I fucks with her.
Yeah, man, and she's authentic as it comes.
Word
down
of
to the
mother,
bone.
word of mother.
Shout out to Shaniqua Charles on the check, and she said, "Hey, handsome,
I'm talking about down. I'm talking about
see,
down.
baby."
I'm talking about down to putting bread in our pocket. Like, you know what I'm saying? She put bread in her life.
Right.
And I fucks with her.
Yeah, that's
She
a
knows
fact.
that.
Yeah.
Word.
Listen. So, if there's nothing else that you wanna, put us on right now, we definitely gonna have you back on the show. When anytime you got anything going on, you want us, to put it out there. We providing the platform. Our fan base is growing bigger and bigger every week. The numbers is getting up there. We're gonna be on Roku, Reels, Roku, whatever, how the hell else you say it.
I really, not to cut you off, but I really wanted to catch y'all when y'all was in the community center.
I
With
know.
the studio audience.
I
Okay, that studio audience.
Listen.
Talk about it.
Listen.
That shit was
Shout out to Miss
fire.
Abby's Kids Community Center. He's coming back soon.
I used to hear the audience, like, you know what I'm saying? I used to be sitting there watching it, and I hear the audience. I'm
Nothing like
like,
hearing our audience. Like that gave me so much.
yeah, it makes you feel like Oprah or something.
Yeah,
like,
real.
We were the first to do that.
We were the first to do that, and we did that.
Yeah, ain't nobody do that.
That shit was so much fun, and the crowd was getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah,
But we're gonna be back when we working on a couple of spots that we have the people come through here as much as we can, and they come through or whatever, but we're not working with that much big of a space. So, but we gonna get back at it, y'all love coming through, and we gotta know we need that energy. We love that.
right, and what's dope, that's a fact. Facts plus that. What's dope is I've never seen no one do that.
A podcast, right?
A podcast with a live audience.
Right.
Yeah, not like that.
Yo, when I see y'all doing that, I'm not gonna lie. When I see y'all doing that, I said, "Oh, they about to change the game." Because I ain't gonna lie, the first couple podcasts I watched with y'all, I don't think y'all was even there or it wasn't
We
even
wasn't.
crowd.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. We was doing the podcast. We was doing it in my house.
Okay, right.
That's where
I knew
it was
that.
at.
So the
Yeah,
first couple,
right.
and then one day I seen y'all, and I heard people in the background. I'm like, wait, who's that?
And the crazy thing is, we wasn't even ready to do the podcast. That's when we started doing it in my house or whatever. But we kept pushing it back, and people kept inquiring. We was just like, yo, let's just get it started. Let's get it started. And you know what? Dre Nicole, shout out to Dre Nicole, was our first guest.
That's right.
And we're gonna have
what's up, Dre?
we're gonna give her a whole
Drea.
show guys. So she gonna perform. She's gonna do everything when we come up on that year anniversary, which is coming up soon. We're giving Drea the stage, which she's going to do. We
Wait,
give
when is that
Drea.
gonna be, Tasha? Set the date, Usman. Set the tone, goddamn.
You know what? I don't want to mess up the date, but it's August. It's the end of July. The end of July into August. I don't know if it's because we pushed it back like 2 or 3 times. Yeah, like you know whatever. But we Line Lyrics was I think our second one or whatever. So we're gonna give them a platform where they just gonna be able to rock out for being like our very first guest on the show or whatever. But it's coming up. That year anniversary is coming up. It's going to be so fast party. We got Nat's birthday coming up. It's going to be lit.
Oh yeah. You know
we're
what?
Gonna get that popping. So
fact,
we got a lot of things going on.
We're gonna talk about that too.
Yeah.
You know that birthday is coming up,
right?
Yeah. Speaking of birthdays, you know, pretty good. He got his birthday.
Yes, he
right?
does.
He got his birthday this Tuesday.
March 31st. That's March 31st.
Yes.
The 31st.
You know
the 30th.
The 30th.
The
Yeah,
30th,
Tuesday. It's gonna be at Flavors.
Yes.
It's gonna be at Flavors. Pretty good birthday. It's gonna be
We're gonna be
crazy.
celebrating with us on the podcast on Wednesday, and then we're supposed to. Pretty good never hit me back, but we're supposed to at one of my shows.
I
One of my shows, we supposed to be doing a little birthday party thing. So we're gonna rock out.
I ain't ignoring. No, I'm sorry. We can't go out on a date, Shanique Charles. I'm not ignoring her pretty good. So I'm starting
Yeah. Anyway, so you know what? Listen, we want to thank you for coming out. You gave us awesome.
Iron Heart, bro. You already know. It's all up.
Keep us informed of what you're doing. I mean,
you're already.
we talk all the time. Y'all talk all the time. You know, it's gonna.
Just because I'm not in the loop.
We're in the loop though.
I am the loop.
I'm back.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you don't see me, don't let you not see me fool you, because unless you see me, the more dangerous I become.
And that's the crazy thing I want to say about that. Like,
I understand that though. The less people see me, the more dangerous I am, because I could be doing anything. I could be writing. I could be learning something new on a machine. I could be doing. I could be trying to get a pilot license to fly in one of y'all cribs. Like, you don't know, I'm dangerous when I'm not around. So you should be happy that when you see me. And that, okay, he ain't doing that. He at the club with us chilling.
Silence is everything.
Right.
People, you know, and I want to say that, like, just because you don't see people around or whatever, you don't know who's talking to who.
Right.
So, you know, just because you don't see them, and, you know, everybody's not up in each other's face or whatever, you know that people are talking. People are talking to each other, and just because you know, don't see them talking all the time or whatever, does not mean that they're not talking. People are talking, and they're talking about real shit. They're talking about business. They're talking about, you know, how to keep motivated and keep pushing and doing real things, not just what you're hearing on Facebook and everywhere else.
So right on that,
real
you know
things.
what my mom's always said? I love her. She always got some knowledgeable stuff to tell me.
She's funny as hell too.
Thank you. She told me silence is loud.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So she was like, the more silence you are, the louder you are. So that's the realest. That's one of the realest quotes she told me. I'll be like, that's real. Yeah. Because when you loud, I'm like, yeah.
And sometimes you just want them to shut up.
Just shut up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like your man.
But again.
Thanks for
again. Listen, we gotta shut it down. Thank you so much for coming through, rolling out with us, and you know, making shit happen. We appreciate
and
you.
on that note, get people in hand.
Yes, let's go.
Yo, baby, I want to really know. I think Scott Felix 92.
We got a pen. We're gonna put the link up though. If you wanna holler at Lionheart, you know what I'm saying? Get in contact with him, send him some beats, whatever. And check on your loved ones, y'all, man. You never know what people going through. Always give them a call, man. It's not about you. Always don't assume, you know, oh, they not calling me or they not checking on me. You gotta check on your people.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Yes. Pandemic got me.
Yeah, man. We gotta check on each other.
Depression, anxiety, all of that is real, y'all. All of that is real.
If you don't feel different about life through this pandemic, you get some wholehearted celebrity. My whole attitude done changed, man. I don't want no beef, no problem. I want love, peace, happiness, and success. And please be safe. Wear your mask.
That's important. Listen, once again, tomorrow, y'all better come through the fight.
Tell them where we at, Tasha. Tell them where we at.
Tomorrow.
One time.
In the at Escape. I'm not sure.
We're gonna put the flyers up.
The flyers is up. The videos is up. Listen, pull up. It's gonna be dope. It's starting at 7 o'clock. Come through. It's gonna be fun. We're doing it nice and early. So you can get home nice and early and still make it towards the next day, y'all. All right, I'm your girl, Queen Tasha.
Even if you come through, do one song. You know what I'm saying? Come through, get a drink, and the margarita is how much? Shout out to Chef Dollars in the building. If you see that flash, that's Chef Dollars in the building.
I wanted to see my boy, but he popped out.
You already know, he always said, bro. That's a fact that he always said.
All right, the address for tomorrow is 1821 Hobart Ave.
There you go.
Doing basic loading is right around the corner from basic loading, and it's called Escape Latino Lounge now. So make sure you come through.
Thursday night, come on, man. Come get a drink. Even if you don't drink, come get a salsa water. You know, come listen to some live music. That's all right, baby. I know you couldn't make it. It's all good, but we here. Building. Pretty good. I see. What it do? All in the building. Shake hats.
I love y'all.
Shout out to Tasha B. Without the DJ Clutch, man. We love you.
Shout out to that picture, Tasha B.
Shout out to Zach Arts, man. See Zach Arts in the building. Hold on.
Shout out my guy, Chef Dollar.
We're gonna put the hold on for a second.
Hospitality is crazy. Oh, we just walk around.
See Zach Arts right there? Yeah. That's Zach Arts right there. Zach Arts. Hit him up on Instagram. He's an artist, producer, singer, writer, you know what I mean, director, all that. You know what I'm saying? See the establishment, it's dope. So yo, holla at me, man. Be what I wanna be. Let's go. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. I'm saying live though, we there. Shout out to Lenita Jones, I see you.
boys and girls.
Each one, that's right.
Anything in the world, and God
Let's go, bud.
Maybe an actress, but nothing comes easy. It takes much practice. Like I met a woman who's becoming a star. She was very beautiful, leaving people in awe.
Shout out to Nas, man. He just won his first Grammy. That's big. Finally, give it up. And clap your brain. When it came to say,
you want to be the best, I'm gonna tell you now. Put your hands in the air.
Say it right now.
I know I can.
Raise it up.
Be what I wanna be.
Be what I wanna be.
If I work hard in it,
If I work hard in it,
I'll be where I wanna be.
I'll be where I wanna be. I know I can. Brooklyn.
This is for grown looking girls who's only 10. The ones who watch videos and literally see us. Cutest body up in the club.
HIV.
Yeah, before you need it, HIV. You can
Brooklyn in the building, you know what it is.
whenever you decide to get something. Wait for some action. Don't take the beat over you all. You can my age and can't read it right. Begging different women for a place to sleep at night. My boys turn them in and do whatever they wish. If you believe it, can achieve and say it like this. I know I can be what I wanna be. If I work hard and I'll be where I wanna be. Now, before we came to this country, we were kings and queens, never porch monkeys. There was empires in Africa called Kush. Timbuktu, where every race came to get books to learn from black teachers who taught Greeks and Romans, Asian Arabs, and gave them gold. Gold was converted to money in old things. Money then became a power in the Philippines. The Persian military invaded. They heard about the gold, the teachings, and everything sacred. Africa was almost profit. Slavery was money, so they began making slave ships. Egypt was a prison, Alexander the Great. He wasn't shot in the mountains with black faces. Shot up their nose to the cold blood, basically. Still goes on today, you see. If the truth is told, then you can grow. You'll learn to survive until the game control. Nobody says you have to be gangster and shows. Read more, learn more, change your flow. Get a children, do your thing. Hold your head up, little man, you're a king. Young princess, when you get your money ring, you better sing.
It's my queen.
I know I can be what I wanna be. If I work hard at it, I'll be where I wanna be.